Hello Aries, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your reading for March 2019. We're using the Divine Legacy Tarot deck, or Legacy of Divine Tarot. I'm not sure. I can't quite get the title of this deck to sit. Anyway, it's beautiful, and this is one of the nicest shuffles of cards that I've had for Aries. The cards just kept slipping right out of the deck so gracefully. So I'm excited to see what's here from you. We have more cards than I normally do for a monthly reading, as evidenced by the cards from the bottom of the deck. There are 3 of them. So let's get started, because clearly we got a lot to cover for you. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. If you don't know what those are, go on to any astrology calculator on the internet and plug in your stats, which would be date, time, and place of birth. And it'll tell you where everything was at the time of your birth, so that you can know what your sun sign, obviously you know your Aries, but your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, or any other that you want to take a look at here, and then cross-watch the videos so that you get the full picture of what's going on in the month for you. Alright, but let's get started with you. Cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the theme running through the month for you, and you start out with, look at you, the 2 of Cups. Ooh. Alright, we got some stuff coming up here. We've got a new moon happening in Pisces. We have Mercury retrograde in Pisces this month, and I like that we're seeing this moon in your 2 of Cups. There's a bit of mystery here for you, but I'm feeling a deepening connection within your relationship to self, and I am feeling a deepening connection in your beloved relationships, or whatever you're in relationship to. If it's something going on in your career, a partnership in your career, how you are of service, or a creative project. I'm leaning into relationship though, because, well, that's just what my guides are talking about. So the 2 of Cups with the moon, something that was mysterious about relationship for you is becoming a little less mysterious. What I feel is that you're knowing yourself better, and you're knowing your desires better, and you know exactly who you want to share cups with. It's pretty sweet. Then we have, oh, look at you. Again, the Hermit. See, we're coming out of solitude, and I feel that's deliberate solitude. This is not a loneliness card. This is prayer, meditation, and enlightenment. You, Aries, have been doing some deep consideration. And most especially in regard to relationship, my feeling is that you're coming from a review, like you've been doing an energy review of relationships, and this is very important to you right now. There's something that you were tolerating that you are no longer tolerating, and now that you are not tolerating this 2 of Cups energy becomes really profound and beautiful for you. Like you're saying yes to your relationship desires. Do we actually have 4 cards? We have 4 cards here. I thought there were 3. There were 4. Yeah, and then you have Page of Cups. So you're making an offer. Take a look at this. You have the 2 cups. You've offered one, and one, it's been accepted, and one's been offered in return. So that's fantastic. So if you were concerned about offering a cup to someone and saying, I want a relationship with you, I want to take our relationship deeper, you were praying over that. You were meditating over that. You were gaining enlightenment over that. And I like that the Hermit's holding out his lit staff. It's almost like another extension of the cup. Then it's followed by the Page of Cups. So for many of you, this is a new beginning in an existing relationship, but it's also a new relationship. And some of you could be having a variety of these scenarios at play here. So there could be a friendship that's being renewed, got reviewed, went silent for a while, and now it's come back. Or there's a fractured family relationship that's in a state of renewal and repair. But simultaneously, you may also be connecting with a new beloved in your life, or as I said before, deepening a commitment, expanding a commitment in a current beloved relationship. Something gets richer, better, deeper, more passionate, more connected, more what you were grooving on in terms of soulmate twin flame energy. And then your fourth card, you have, geez, Ace of Coins. Okay. Yeah, this is a new deepening commitment for sure. Something is taking really good and deep, abundant root. This is, you've got great connections, Aries, in the month of March. Does not matter how you are challenged by Mercury retrograde, if you are at all. It's serving you. It's actually bringing some things back around for consideration, and you're really in your heart space saying yes to things and making offers. You're extending yourself, which is so beautiful. Aries, you get a reputation for being a little bit cold and controlling when, you know, you're all heart. You really are. You're bold, you're dynamic, you're intense, you're passionate, you're creative, and you are raw joy. Somehow, though, your sign gets stereotyped for being forceful, controlling, and I don't know another word for it right now, but you get stereotyped for being tough. And you are tough when you need to be. But underneath your armor, you are just raw joy and passion. And what I feel is happening here is that you are coming into your raw joy and passion, and you're feeling inspired to share it, connect with it, and it's a beautiful thing. Everything benefits. Okay, first card. Yeah, just to support that, we start out with the King of Wands. How sweet is that? This is you. This is you taking charge of your very dynamic life. I feel, and my guides are saying, supporting what I'm feeling, that you sat on the bench for a while and you were being a witness to your life, the people in it, and you were taking notes. You were sorting energies, and you've come off the bench, and you've come off the bench with gusto. Like you're full of it right now, and it's beautiful. It's creative, it's passionate, it's fiery, it's intentional, it's deliberate, and you're going after what you desire with emphatic yes on that King. And then you have the Six of Wands, success, victory, and homecoming within your own heart space. This is where you're living from. Aries, you've overcome something. And it's most likely in relationship, but you have overcome. You are victorious, and you are inspired, enthusiastic because of it. It feels as though you were not participating for a while, and now you are, and you're doing it in grand style. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Look at that. This is what you've come out of. You've dropped those 10 swords. You've made yourself a master. You were a fallen master, and you're moving on from this. These swords, though, I mean, they're valuable, valuable life lessons. You've taken them to heart, literally to heart. I love that the Six of Wands is walking right toward that Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is called the Fallen Master card. Usually there's a person pinned to the ground with the 10 swords and sort of a gloomy gray sky, but in the distance you see a lit horizon because, you know, a new day dawns. And I feel with this Ace of Pentacles, you've stepped through your gateway, you've crossed your threshold to a new realm of experience, which is a message we've seen for 3.5 months in the daily readings. So I feel like this reading for you, Aries, is a continuation of what we've seen over the past 3 months in the dailies. And so I sense that with this 10 and this King, you have victoriously crossed that threshold on the 6. You are emphatically saying yes. You are enthusiastic about life. You've taken these lessons with you, gleaned the very best you could from them, pulled the silver lining out of them, and decided to move on. Yes, because you have the Seven of Swords here underneath the King. Very powerful combination there. But this is this card, sevens, first of all. The blessing on the Seven of Swords is that you're taking advantage of opportunities that are excuse me, being placed in front of you. And you are no longer allowing yourself to be robbed of the joy of your life, because here you are in pure raw joy up here. But down here, this tells a bit with the 7 and the 10 about the road you recently walked. And I'm going to say that sometime within the last 3 years, you had to recover from something significant in relationship, and it robbed you of your joy for a while, and it required a lot of inner reflection, spiritual journey work, forgiveness, releasing, letting go. And I sense that this 10 is indicative of you saying, enough is enough, darn it. This is how I want to live. This is how I want to be in my world, and you're doing it. At the center of your reading, perfect, the world. Oh, yeah, you're starting a new cycle of experience here, and that's what the world is all about. It's about fulfillment. I love that you have the world and the 10. The 10 of Swords is the end of a cycle. The world is fulfillment, completion of a cycle. So the message is repeating in the minor arcana and the major arcana for you. Beautiful. So there's new opportunity, there's reward for past effort, there's reward for effort in the now that's going to carry you forward for quite some time, probably another good number of years actually, because, excuse me, this healing process was just so profound for you. You really are taking the lessons from it and making the best of them. You know, you can look back on it and you're saying, wow, that was really hard. That was so challenging. I can hardly believe that it took me that long to come through that phase of my life. And you've done it really well. And here's your reward right in the center of the reading. It's the world. It's everything being handed to you so that you've got a fresh start and a new beginning. Oh, there, yeah, right there, the star. I tell you all the time in the dailies when we turn over the star, she comes right after the tower. And the tower is the foundation that cracked and fell, left a debris field. This is you marching out of the debris field. This is you accepting the new now, crossing that threshold, saying yes. This is you here on the star, co-creating with the universe. This whole new beautiful life we're seeing over here in the cards from the bottom of the deck. Then you have another 7. So you've got 2 7s, one on top of the other. Another blessing of the 7 is that in the numerology of tarot, the 7 is heaven touching earth. So you have that here on 2 of the most challenging 7s in tarot, the Swords and the Cups. So it's emotional and mental. This is one of those, you know, messy mind situations that you had to recover from. There was utter chaos and confusion. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure how to choose. There was withdrawal. There was going inward and saying, that's it. I'm in relationship to myself and I'm going to keep it there. But, you know, life marches on and new opportunities are presented. And some of those new opportunities, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, they're so rich and beautiful, you can't say no to them. So the healing work has to happen, and that's what's gone on for you here, and it's amazing. So at one point, you may have felt spoiled for choice, but unable to choose. That's really the message I pick off that 7 of Cups. And it's a card about prioritizing. So I love that you have the King. He's a master. Kings and Queens, they are all about self-mastery. So you had to master the 10 of Swords and recover from the 7 and the 10 of Swords, whatever that journey was for you. But it created chaos and confusion, so then you went inward. This is what I mean, where you were not participating for a while. Put yourself on the bench. You were in relationship to yourself, which was a really smart move, by the way. And again, remember, I'm telling you, this didn't happen just in beloved relationship. This probably happened with friendships or in family member relationships, or you could have had one of each or more than one of each. So this is an amazing recovery. That's what we're witnessing here. And now you're feeling the blessing of the world at the center of the reading and the excitement and enthusiasm for co-creating all this beautiful new over here. You're no longer in confusion because you've prioritized yourself. I love here on this card, there looks like a sun at the center. The sun is at the center of it all. This is happiness, joy, bliss. You decided to prioritize and go for that, and you've done it successfully. So coming with it. Yeah, Ace of Wands, divine and cosmic gifts. So now you're being met with the universe's gift for you. So right alongside this king and this 6, you have joy and victory and success and homecoming to the self. You're living from your heart space. You're witnessing your prayers and your meditations and your intentions, your dreams and your goals. They're starting to come true for you. And for some part of it, you feel like it's magic. Some of it you don't even remember asking for because you were so low in these 7, this 7 and this 10, that you don't remember perhaps talking to the universe about how you wanted it to change because you went deep into a protection mode. My feeling is that you've reclaimed your own self, your own relationship to self. You feel solid in your heart space. You're impassioned. You are an enthusiastic yes for life, an enthusiastic yes for relationship. There, I do feel, specific to some of you, there is a brand new relationship. Now, you may know this person for a while, but not too long. But there's a person in your world that just lights your fire with this king and this ace, and they are your yes. They are your other cup. They are worth offering a cup too. They'll accept your cup. So bring your passion, bring your joy, bring your yes to it, because this is a gift. This particular beloved relationship is a gift that will keep giving. And the way that it keeps giving is in your raw happiness, because you're at ease and at peace in your own heart space. You're saying yes to you, and that happiness it's creating a ripple effect, and it blesses everyone around you. Okay, last card, King of Swords. So we start and we end with a king. Beautifully done. And I love too that we've got an Ace of Wands and a 10 of Swords. So we have a King of Wands and a King of Swords. Just what I was saying to you at the beginning, this is deliberate, this is intentional. You thought this out for quite a long time while you were not participating, while you had gone inward to the self to do the healing work. You made a successful homecoming to your own self and heart space, and you are coming out wiser, more deliberate, more intentional. And this king, he has a long vision for things. He is a visionary, and he makes decisions that change the world. So what I'm saying to you about how your pure happiness within your own self benefits everyone else, this king is indicative of that. He's part of that ripple effect. It is a conscious choice to be happy. And you went from a very dark, low place to where you sit right now with these cards, and it's truly beautiful. All right, we're going to do Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel cards for you, Aries. What does Aries most need to know about love? This one just fell out. Give your relationship a chance. Yes, because part of the beloved message here too is that those of you that are already in relationship, that are already coupled, work on your partnership. Whatever you needed to heal, you have been working on, and it's been worth all of that. And those of you that are just starting out in a new beloved relationship, give it a chance, because it's not the same as the old thing that fell apart. The person who is your love interest is not that other person. They just don't even embody the qualities that ended up eroding that relationship. Okay, here's 2 more. Reconciliation, yes. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I really do feel that that supports what I'm saying for those of you that are in existing relationship. And reconciliation for those of you who are coming into brand new relationship, that's reconciliation in your own heart space, and you're, rediscovering your desire to say yes to the offered cup and the one you wish to offer as well. So someone from your past is returning to your life. You can take that literally too. Someone from your past could show up and there could be a reconciliation there. But I feel that's much more in the vein of a family reconciliation or a friendship reconciliation, if those are relationships that you are focused on as you listen to this reading. And your last card here, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yes, I think we covered it. You've done it. You came off the bench. You are participating. You're saying yes. You're making offers. You're accepting offers. Some of you have a new person in your life who has, ignited your spark. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Six of Wands. And they're playful. They're fun. They are a breath of fresh air, and they are precious. Okay, I'm going to do one more card here from the Sacred Traveler Oracle card. You can let this be an answer to a question if you wish. What does Aries most need to know for the month of March 2019? I got two here. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. This is confirmation that you are doing that, have done that. And your second card that came out is, I love this, miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Yes, it is. Happy March, Aries. This is a beautiful reading, and I feel like this is going to really touch your heart. And some of you are going to be jumping up and down yelling, yes! So good work. Remember to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos, as I said at the beginning. And if you would like your own personal reading, check out the description box below. And have a beautiful month. Leave some comments. I love reading them. Bye for now, Aries.